you know, I think there's just real magic in those tiny actions, because the universe, you know, from a shamanic standpoint, when you begin to feel courage and you begin to take action, things will shift, and the universe is a friendly place, and many energies will fall in line to create a path for you that's much easier, much faster, much more fun, and just a better way to get where you want to go, or where you're headed.
And actually, I remember my grandmother telling me, don't let people notice you. Like, that was the thing, is like, you're a good girl, and by being a girl, you need to be quiet. And so that was like the decision that I grew up with.
Yeah, and that's huge though, because if you buy somewhere in your life that a good girl should be quiet, you then go about creating your entire life from that point of view.
Exactly. Or rebelling against it.
Or rebelling against it and going, no, I'm going to be noisy. Which, what people don't realize is rebelling against a point of view is as little choice as agreeing.
Because I think some stories we don't question in our lives. There's some things that we just don't question. And I think that when we're telling a story that doesn't serve us, that's a good time to question it. And we don't get to tell a different one. Even around some challenging things. Like death. Hello, death is a big one. You know, most people assume that that's a sad thing. I think that's a story worth questioning.
Well, what would we do? I'm quizzing you. Do you know what the next step is in order to get what you want from the universe? What would you need to do with your closet? And if you don't know, it's okay.
Declutter.
There you go.
Because when we detach ourselves from our emotions, you know, your emotions are not you.
Right.
Think about that. It's an energy that you're choosing to bring in, because we have a choice. Like, I have this imagery that I share with my clients. Think about balloons. You like balloons, Sophie?
Yeah.
You like balloons out there, people that are listening?
So this is your artist, and this is the part who's afraid of being judged.
Yeah.
Okay? People are going to think you're stupid. They're not going to like your paintings, da-da-da-da-da, okay? When you allow this to go on, and lots of times this is unconscious.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
So all you have is the feeling.
Yeah.
It's just this awful feeling, oh my God. And many times that feeling keeps people from putting their things out. Okay?
Yeah, it can be.
And so you got to bring it to conscious awareness.
So I'm very excited about winning the lottery. Do you think I'm going to win the lottery when I say that?
No.
Why?
It's such a, it feels like such a kind of a need, like you're kind of, you've got a hold on the lottery. You're holding it.
Exactly. But if I say, it'd be really cool to win the lottery.
Ching, ching, ching. There you go.
Exactly. What's the first thing I should know?
Well, for me, I mean, through my personal journey, and what I always stress to people is that you can actually build a foundation that supports you in having more happiness and more peace and more joy on a daily basis, even on the rough days. If you have this foundation, this happiness foundation there in place of happiness habits that come to you naturally, that's going to be there to support you daily.
So how do you get started?
Well, one of the first things I do, and it's really a simple piece, is focusing on passion. So wherever your passion lies, your real deep, true passion, that when you do it or think about it or feel about it, you're just lifted up.
Right.
And that's the spot to start. And that may change and develop over time, but whatever you're really excited about, whatever, just when you read about it, when you think about it, you just know that you're connecting to infinite possibilities. That's where we start.
So the bottom line with all of this, in my belief, whether we're talking about shamanism, access consciousness, attraction, personal growth, anything, the bottom line is love. And it's a love that is greater than what we usually think of as love. It's the love that created everything. And it doesn't matter what path you take.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. What matters is the love.
Yep.
And the more of us who are willing to allow that love to flow through us and bless the world, the better this world gets.
Okay.